Trying to defend a drag route is really tough because you don't want to jump a route that's shorter or underneath as the drag route is too quickly, because oftentimes they want to run that route and then hit over the top of you for bigger yardage. So if you can chip off the timing of the receiver off the line of scrimmage so he can't actually get into the route, that's the best way to defend it. But there was no possibility of that on that play. End result, the receiver won in a big way.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on first down. They come up in an offset eye. Back to the ground on first. Again, it's Rawls. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. David Amerson able to bring him down.
They've been giving up big gains throughout this game. Finally, they bottle him up. Perhaps this is the spark they needed moving forward.
Offense still needing 10 yards. Second down. They'll come up now in the Wildcat package. Wildcat look. Here's Rawls. And eventually brought down, but it's near the 5 at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal. They come out here in the eye. They'll try to run with Rawls. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Thomas Rawls, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And those 3 rushing touchdown games in this league, you know darn well, those are hard to come by. They're becoming even harder to come by as the years go by, aren't they?
Isn't that the truth? It doesn't matter what you do in terms of game planning. You may be a run-first team, but you're running against an NFL defense. That's some of the biggest, fastest, best athletes on the planet. Hard to do. Cherish that moment, even as he's eager to add to that total.
Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here's the Colts now as they get ready for their first possession on offense of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or...
Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Jackson, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Colts have got it back to a 1-score game. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
And he went all the way into the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one, maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And Hill with it over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down. And this time they go underneath for a simple pitch and catch.
And not only do you get the pitch and catch, Brandon, but you're able to keep the receiver moving when you hit him with the drag route.
From the gun, here's McNabb. He rifles one that's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really
touchdown, Indianapolis. LaShawn McCoy, 37 yards. And the Colts are going to jump back in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run. And one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit. But for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
That's fielded in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And now out come the Steelers. The drive begins with a run by Rawls. Cuts left. There goes Thomas Rawls. The 30. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Thomas Rawls, 79 yards. And the Steelers have once again taken the lead. And that one gives them a 3-point lead. Gostkowski now after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Colts getting ready to go. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's vital. Get back out on the field, punch in the end zone again. They know it's not easy, but what they do have going for them, they did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time.
And they're 6 yards away from picking up the first here on second down. They come out here in the eye. Again, it's McCoy. He takes this from the 30 to the 34. And this defense looks for one more stop here on third after the run. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And some room to maneuver. It's a big run there by McCoy. 47 yards. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Now Kelly on the toss. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. They'll try the air now with Stafford. That's caught at the 1. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Deshaun Jackson, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Colts have taken the lead here in the 4th. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So after the touchdown, Martin now on to kick this one away. Short kick. One of the up middle take it now. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. to throw. McNabb. Left side here to Sanders. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And, of course, the quarterback in this situation, he's realizing time is becoming a factor. Let's see if they can get some points on the board here late. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Yeah, let me pump out my chest a little bit, even though I'm not rooting for either team. That was a really nice defensive play. It's awfully fun to watch, even in an offensive game.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this.
Let's go!
On first down, it's McNabb. It's Hill, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it's good enough for a Pittsburgh first down. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Here we go!
Back to the ground attack. It's Rawls. And he goes. And now here's a timeout called by the Colts on the defensive side of the ball. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Tahir Whitehead in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He was trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold up.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the corner, Bradley Roby. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now Indianapolis set to take the field. They have the lead, still a one-possession game, but the defense got to stop. They've got the football now, just salted away, right?
Exactly. That's all the defense is counting on from their offense. They did their job in a big way. You know they're over on the sidelines now starting to take their tape off and, hey, we've done this thing. The offense has to put it away, and that means ball security.
Absolutely. Stranger things have happened. This is McCoy. Room here to run. And they'll get him down up past the 15. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Offense comes to the line now, 1st and 10. They come out here in the eye. To throw is Stafford. Bringing it in, Jackson left side. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards.
The quarterback often has a lot of really good friends on offense to help him do his job. But one of his best friends is anyone who can catch the ball and create yardage after the catch. That run after the catch, the rack, and the ability to break a tackle and make a big play.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll go again to McCoy. Oh, he shifts past him. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. They'll pitch it out to McCoy. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. And before this 2nd down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. Here's Stafford. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Try to draw up a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.